No way this won't be sick.
Several years ago,
I haven't watched this
the
yet.
Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world.
Are we in the future?
Plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja.
One badass
However,
ninja.
the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk,
God,
fell
that's
an
sick.
endless downpour of cursed rain.
I want to surf off that with my
The
hoverboard.
abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Who that?
Infiltrated the facility.
I love a good infiltration.
Commencing mission.
Dude, Platinum Games getting Ninja Gaiden. That's so sick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Seems like a natural fit. You know, I'm not even gonna throw shade. Wait, actually, who was it? Team Ninja that made the Ninja Gaiden games, or was that somebody else? Whatever the case, this shit looks sick. Classic Platinum godlikery, yo. But who is this guy that we're looking at? Damn, brother. What engine is this on? It's crazy, man. Character action games are so fucking sick. This rain is not doing the bitrate any wonders, but whatever. Ugh, she has a member? What is that? That throbbing member? Oh, it's an umbrella.
This is it.
I can barely tell what's going on. Holy shit. Why is brother's sword so big?
Hayabusa.
Oh, is Ryu Hayabusa the bad guy? Oh, he pulled the Master Chief.
It ends here.
That's gotta be nauseating.
So you've
That's
come,
classic shit.
Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Ninjas are ridiculous. Y'all ninjas need to calm down in there. Oh shit, get an action figure too? Hayabusa? I don't need to hear all that. Okay, yeah, this shit gonna be sick. Oh. We're excited to announce Ninja Gaiden 4. A new mainline entry. You're back? Oh, you're back in time for some trailers. Oh, collaboration between the two. Okay. I was about to say, is it just all Platinum games? Because that'd be kind of crazy. Look at this guy barely fucking working. Was he using a controller to develop the game? More than a decade. Don't remind me of the passage of time. Master Ninja, huh? Is that it? Is that what a Gen Z ninja looks like? Is that what the kids think a real ninja looks like? That's a real ninja. My Halo 3 Spartan still looks like that to this day. Katana and everything. I am not reading this shit. That big ass sword. He think he playing Monster Hunter or something. Didn't we just... Yo, back up. They're explaining shit the trailer just said. You thought I was gonna boot up the Ninja Gaiden remaster? Is that a thing that came out? Because I don't know if I'm trying to play Ninja Gaiden. That shit, I remember that shit being hard. It was a million years ago when I played all three on stream. Not all three, but you know, I think at least the first two. I think 3 was about to come out. I remember these games being incredibly punishing. Like, they hate your guts. They want you to die. In like a really mean way sometimes. This looks sick. Oh, it came out last night. Well, how much does it cost? Hold up. Man, he is moving. Nice, you got a grappling hook? Damn, he said I'm going into blade mode. Do a little ninja run. It's been pretty cool being like a Devil May Cry fan since like 3 and seeing the genre of character action games like start off, and then you could see so much of every game in these games that we see today. Like, I guess because it's all platinum games, they've really been leading the charge in character action games. Unrivaled, really. $40 for a game I've already played. Oh, Master Collection. Is it all 3? Oh my god. Freaky looking thing. What? You know, these enemies are way cooler than the nasty demons we used to fight. Demonic robots, dude.
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、
heightens the speed of battle.
敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
Hey, he going stupid.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した
I wonder what that mechanic's all about. The hitting the sick pose.
ヌエの型では
You know me, I'm a fucking poser. I hit a pose for no reason.
一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん
He got an angel wing or some shit? He think he's Sephiroth. That's crazy. He need to relax.
プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな
See,
戦闘
that's the
を
thing.
味わうことができ
Enemies
ます。
that can fight back are the best thing about being like a ridiculously overpowered anime character. That's why rival boss fights are the best. What's the point of being this buff if nobody can fight back?
忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
Who does he think he is? Chill out. What emotion is he trying to express? Nah, fuck that, fuck that. What emotion is he feeling right now? Riddle me this. What does he feel? Why is he gotta look at me like that? That's crazy.
細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは、竜とは一味違う
And then we get hundreds of souls like, and that's what I'm saying. Dark Souls, when it came out, it had very simple combat. And it did a very good job with that very simple combat because there was so much more to the game than doing anime shit. But so many other developers saw that and went, oh, we don't have to make combat interesting. We can just copy that basic shit. And then we got droves of basic shitty combat. And it's only shitty because everybody makes it really basic. And then it really diminishes the simplicity of Dark Souls when everybody tries to ape it because it's like, why do more than that when it's so simple and we know it works with a thing, you know? I think there's a middle ground that isn't really touched that often, at least by me personally, between this and Dark Souls combat. You don't have to Izuna drop people, although I would appreciate it if I could do that in every game.
新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承。さらに我々プラチナゲームズの
I wonder how linear the game's gonna be. Because I always have a weird thing when a game will give you a grappling hook and like sick double jumps and movements and wall runs and stuff, but like it's like super linear and narrow and you just like do the thing that this, that, and the other. Like a Sonic level has both sections of like high speed on rails roller coastery nonsense that you wouldn't even want to play if you could, and then it also has these wider areas that where you can go around and kind of like freestyle and do all this stuff. But it's like, will this game be able to accommodate that? Because don't show me all this cool shit and then just make me go down a hallway with it. It might as well have been a cutscene. Just make the character do that in a cutscene. Well, I gotta do it. It's work now. If I can't freestyle and get jiggy with it, then whatever, you know? Or give me multiple uses for the grappling hook. Allow me to use it in combat. The same way that it works in traversal, you know? That way it's more intuitive and natural and shit. See, that's the thing about traversal tools, is you still need to traverse in combat. So when you need to design it to work in both aspects. Linear is kind of Platinum's MO. They do a good job at it, but you can do like a wide linear. I think that's the term, where it's like you're sitting down a narrow path, but you can go down that narrow path in a myriad of ways. The non-linearity is built into the gameplay, not the level design. Because you can have like a narrow, boring hallway, or at least like a narrow hallway that goes straight, but two different players could go down it differently. It's that where the individuality and like freestyling comes in, all that shit, you know? Sheesh. Huh, these games don't look old. Because remember, I remember playing these. They look dusty. But this looks pretty good. I don't have 40 bucks for this right now, though. That's the fucked up part. Look at him. He's booking it.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
Why would you flip like that unless you want to throw up? Ooh, that's one of the first areas. Yuck. Look at it. Look at these nasty dudes. I'm so glad we're getting the enemy designs that we saw earlier over these monstrosities.
Go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Ooh, daunting. He said, Toa! Ninja Gaiden Black. The blackest.
Ninja Gaiden 2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作 Ninja Gaiden 2 Black ではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、Unreal Engine 5を用いて
Honoring the style of the original with significantly revamped graphics using the Unreal Engine 5. 5 Unreal Engines.
お楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブサに加え、
That does look good though.
レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。
I remember playing the Ninja Gaiden games thinking they kind of looked like shit. But it was fine because they did cool ninja stuff. And there were boobies. Happy to deliver this to the fans that have been dedicated to the Ninja Gaiden over the years. Well, hell yeah.
今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め
You missed the Richie rant while cooking. What 5-star meal did we serve up? Shit. As in, what did I go eat? I just had some noodles. I threw some chicken in that shit, some roasted chicken into the cup noodles. Cause I need some protein, some meat with that shit. Hated it up. Eat it up. Okay, that's all there's. I have no idea what Sandfall is, but oh, see this? I don't know if I'm interested in this. This is something I have to look into on my own, because I don't know what kind of game this is. I'm going to scrub through it.
Twist. Speak on it. I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now? You want to bring this up right now?
I'm just
Her facial features are huge.
Please. We might need some...
I'll say, does this game have combat?
Devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks.
This might be a medium in between Dark Souls and anime shit that I was just talking about. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look at it. I didn't think I cared, but I'm looking. Let's start over again. The South of Midnight. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a look. See. Damn, I'm gonna have to shed some more clothes. It's getting hot, like really hot.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
Uh-oh.
At our studio, we care about world building.
Oh, I'm trying to take my shirt off without showing my nip knots.
Character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life.
All right, they speak in English now, so I'm gonna shut up for a little bit.
Themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Okay.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and
I ain't afraid of no punk ass hurricane. But I don't fuck with no snow.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help.
I need help.
While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Door slamming. What, you gonna walk out of the hurricane? The whole house is gone. Damn. Flooding is scary. I'm glad I never lost anything in a flood.
Her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a
I've been hearing all this news about how LA is on fire or whatever, and I'm like, damn, that's like a flood but with fire, which is not much better. Would you rather be attacked by the Water Nation or the Fire Nation? Because that's really what's going on right now.
Chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and
multi-mythology.
Keep those hands to yourself. Hazel can perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world.
Ew.
Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
She got a buff.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salve.
I'd lose my fucking mind if that came out.
Both the guide and companion.
That's like the face snatcher thing from the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Would you kindly do your weavy thing and help me down?
Weavy thing.
Marks the true beginning.
Help a brother out.
All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle,
the hell,
2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical.
Could you imagine what that catfish would taste like?
Engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities.
Yeah, everybody got a wall run these days. Ooh, and a double jump into a glide?
As her journey unfolds,
she running on nothing. That's fucked up.
New weaving abilities.
But see, that's when they show shit like that. I'm like,
conjure objects.
How many Twitch streams am I gonna pull up of somebody going through that exact area the same way? That's the thing.
Is about
That's the thing.
And adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints. The manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels.
If something like that pulls up and I'm gonna say some racist shit on it. Do you have racist jokes for catfish? Damn, that bigotry runs deep if you do. Doesn't matter the species, I'll talk shit on anybody.
And unleashes devastating strikes from afar. While the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos.
I'm a melee kind of guy.
And charge attacks.
Okay.
But close combat
she got any launchers though?
Backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills.
Show me a parry.
To gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight.
Advantage.
Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos.
Right. She got snatch.
And stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios.
Oh shit, wet ball!
Especially when facing multiple types of opponents.
It's interesting. She's got like soul powers.
Once
okay.
You're dead, enemies can be unraveled. Breaking their
you can basically do whatever the fuck you want with soul powers.
Which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities.
Okay, he can do
As
that.
Hazel
Blown out.
progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities. And you
I'll play this. This looks fun. How long is it though?
The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing.
You don't? I guess I need to get my bigotry up. I'd be ready to talk shit on any species, any color, creed. What? Don't matter what planet you're from. If you're not like me, I don't like you.
And responsive. built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around? You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother,
I got
you'll
$1.
explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the
hell is
backstories
that?
of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered.
Ouch, Jesus.
As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories.
That's way worse than pulling a thorn out of your paw.
Reveal each creature's past.
Somebody
Hazel must
blew
experience
shit out.
these echoes before she can mend them.
That bear trap reminds me. I scrolled by a meme that was just an open bear trap, and it said bears really be falling for this. And I'm like, they do, stupid asses. That's clearly dangerous. Bears be dumb as hell.
Composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences
I gotta bust you up before I heal
reflects the
you?
uniqueness
Okay.
of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic.
Sheesh.
These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight.
Is this gonna get me DMCA'd?
Or hugging Molly. Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
Hugging Molly. Oh, she dead.
Long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands.
More swamps.
To the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal.
I like jungly swamps. Jungle swamps, that's one of my favorite biomes in games. The enemies are usually the fucking
The
worst.
history, landscape,
But,
and folklore of the
I
American
don't know.
Deep South
I
fill
like
our
'em.
world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling.
That's how you
like
get
our
poisoned
bottle
and shit.
trees and
You'd be
hate-root
poisoned
porches,
in the
which are said
swamps.
to ward off evil spirits.
It'd be hard to move in the swamps.
The way to the past
Why do I like
emerges
the
as
swamps?
central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings
Hey, yo,
and
fuck
businesses
swamps.
struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Haints.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using
Haint? I don't like the way
handcrafted
haint
approach
comes off my
inspired by
tongue.
stop-motion
Sounds
animation,
bigoted.
which allows our team
Fucking
to bring
haint.
a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation,
Cool spider thing.
we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
What in the world could hugging Molly be all about? To be that diabolically dastardly looking? Come on now. Hugging? How do you make that evil?
Across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive.
Damn, he thought he was having fun. I wish I had jowls.
Announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders
Oh,
are now
April
available
8th.
on Xbox and Steam.
That's somebody's birthday, I know. I'm gonna put that on my calendar. I'll play that for sure. Cause they showed this off at like the Game Awards at some point. I think it was like 2 years ago. And I was like, you didn't show me enough to care, as interesting as it looked. Cause I'm about that gameplay. What is this? What are we looking at? I wasn't paying attention. Sandfall? Fuck it, we'll take a look at it. If it sucks though, I'm gonna just dip out and watch something else. Cause I have no idea what Sandfall is. Sandfall Interactive? Help me out here.
Bonjour everyone.
Oh, bonjour.
We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manor.
This is cool. We got a French one this time. I'm gonna try not to make fun of them at all. Cause I like the way they sound. I be doing a French impression all the time, but it's bad.
It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version.
Oh, I don't give a
of the late
fuck
90s.
about this. I'm sorry, France. I'm gonna move on. I'm sure it's a cool game, but Doom. Damn, get his ass out of here. Oh, he get nibbled. I'm about to say, they gotta just do more Doom. More Doom all the time.
The Dark Ages, you will feel
hey, it's
like
Doom
the
Dad.
super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience.
More Doom.
So
I love that. We're still doomed to this day.
Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form.
That's cool.
So let's
That's
break it
fun.
down,
I appreciate that. The visual change. That was awesome. I'm not an old school Doom fan, but I still appreciated that bit.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
I'm okay with that. Damn.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again.
Yeah, dude, do some bullet hell shit. Yo.
But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the
I like
goal,
that.
always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master.
Because you were grappling around a lot.
Introduce you to the shield saw.
You can't really up the ante on the movement of Doom Eternal without being a little too fast. You're just playing Echo Point Nova at that point.
Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its
That's some
own.
Nintendo
That's a
shit.
unique experience. So in 2016,
They be getting the most mileage out of the single button.
in Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Nice. Dude, they're selling me on something I was gonna buy just because you mentioned it. Damn.
And the shield saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id.
I'm down to parry some shit while playing Doom.
But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flame?
Bro, he's smashing his shit.
Gauntlet.
Bro, I'm gonna punch my mic so many times playing this game. I'm trying not to do it right now because it's right here.
That are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos.
He said I
and
blocked
upgrades.
those.
And it's totally awesome.
Dude, he's pounding that meat. His little leggies. Kicking in first person kills me, man. Why you got your leg up there like that?
Any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the
Damn.
door with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about.
Tell me about the buttons I'm gonna be pushing. Oh. I'm about to say, how do you make this more interesting than fighting a couple guys like that? What the hell?
That's right, we've saved the best.
Just walking through armies of dudes.
And always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages
That's just 2 plasma beams taped together.
that we've ever created.
Damn, I mean, what works, works.
Ancient.
Bro, it's one-handing everything.
Torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with.
Meaty ass game, dude.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield.
Does he not jump at all?
At some extended gameplay footage and see how these
Bro,
medieval mechanics
I'm already
synergize
extended.
with the enemies
Just
and
show me some
environments
gameplay.
to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Damn, he's heavy. So you can't jump. Just not very much. Okay, as long as you can't jump. Because my thing is, I feel like something's missing when I can't jump or crouch. I will not play a character in a hero shooter if they can't crouch. Because it bothers me that much. I never learned to play Diva in Overwatch because I'm like, this character can't crouch. What the fuck am I doing here? There's also another game I'm playing. Like, I can't remember. There's a couple of roguelikes I'm playing where you can't crouch, and it bothers me to no end. Legend of Zelda always fell behind for me in a lot of, like, because I grew up a Nintendo kid, but I'm like, yo, this Link motherfucker can't jump. Like, he has to go to a ledge to jump? What is this? Ooh! I wonder what...
Under the hood, for the first
first time in
So he threw the shield. I wonder if you get a whole different set of moves to use your other hand with.
Than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will
That's
allow
on.
players to tune the speed and challenge the game.
That's cool. Customizable difficulty should be a thing in every game.
Or speed them up.
Turbo mode? That's huge. That's throbbing and massive.
We finally have for you.
He's juicing?
2 games now to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a
I believe you. I see it.
It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons
Damn,
to death
brother.
with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have
What
for
is
you
this?
your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic
Shadow the Hedgehog did it first. What's that anime game? It's got like dragon something in it. You know the one. I know you know the one.
fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in.
This game's gonna be tight as hell.
Systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
This fucked up. The part of my brain they're appealing to is the part that used to slam action figures together and go and I hate that because I'm like, I'm an adult, damn it.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom the Dark Ages.
Okay.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches
Look
of
at this
the
Star
Doom
Wars shit.
universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons,
Man,
ancient hellscapes,
giant dead
battlefields, and worlds
demons in the distance. That's my
Through
shit, dude.
exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike
That's my
powers
aesthetic.
every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments
bro.
full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered.
Doomslayer jacked Captain America's whole flow. And Cap ain't gonna say shit either. Because he gonna get slapped in his mouth looking crazy.
In this level,
The Doomslayer would disassemble the Avengers, wouldn't he?
and save a city
By himself,
from
twice.
destruction.
Without any
Explore
milk.
the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
That looks satisfying. I like the arc on that. Oh, brother can dash.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
So that's
Discovering
strange.
secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
He can swim.
You control the pace of the game.
Ain't no way he's buoyant enough to swim. That's Cap, actually.
And the objectives you pursue.
Yeah, you can parry projectiles. That's what I needed to know.
Sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh, gross. I'm glad that was a hand. I thought it was something else. It's ridiculous. If one of those things crawled out of the ground right now, do you think humanity would come together to try and fight it? How many drones would it take to put that thing back into the ground where it came from?
That's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of
Because people be worrying about aliens and shit. AI's gonna take over the world. What if demons just showed up? Are you ready for that? How do you prep for that doomsday?
Is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is
Oh damn, they got my boys chained up.
is running out.
Or is he juiced up?
And the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes.
Cool, because I never read them shits.
Old allies and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom.
You just cancel all the aliens and demons? Every single one? Doomslayer killed God at least twice. All of them. Could he beat Kratos though? Any power scalers in chat?
Years of making modern Doom games together.
What do you think they're talking about back there?
Every game
They're probably looking at their butts. Both of them double cheeked up.
Is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make.
I got a cross somewhere outside of that. I fight my internal demons with some external ones. Damn. Yeah, if you make it to the end of the demon invasion, you'll be better for it. This May. Cool. I love it when stuff just comes out. That's actually really not that far from now, is it? Yeah. My goodness, I'm trying to sign into stuff right now and it's not working.
I cannot move.
Alright, I'm getting pissed off. Alright, this is outtakes now?
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Azel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning.
Alright, I need to add some stuff to
built around chaining attacks and
some calendars. But I need them to be quiet first. Alright, well that went great. That went well. That went well. I didn't care about the RPG, so I didn't watch that shit. So let's take a look, see here. What did we look at here? Ninja Gaiden 4, South of Midnight, and Doom Dark Ages. Expedition 33, I'm not interested. I know I'm not gonna play that shit, so I'm not even gonna look. Excuse me. So let me go ahead and... What am I trying to open up? Here we go. Let's get some dates. Let's get some dates. Team Ninja, real ninjas only. When did it say this joint was dropping? Fall 2025. Okay, well that doesn't really help at all. So didn't get a date on that. Ninja Gaiden 4, fall 2025, South of Midnight. They definitely for sure said it's April 8th. I remember now. I knew when I saw the titles of the things that were being shown, I already knew I was going to be interested in them, and I'm glad that they delivered and that I saw what I wanted to see and I got dates. Ninja Gaiden not getting a date and just a window is kind of, it's whatever. I'll take that. I will gladly take a window when a window is nearby, so whatever. And South of Midnight, I saw that game at the Game Awards a while back when they announced it, and I wasn't particularly interested. I thought it could be cool. I'm like, this could be a movie, because they teased it and didn't really show too much gameplay, I don't believe. Well, at least I don't remember them showing too much. And seeing what I saw now, I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit smacks. I can get jiggy with this. And Doom Dark Ages looks like something completely different, but also it looks like it appeals in the exact same way as the old Doom games, and I'm excited to play it. I'm ready for that shit. So yeah, nothing but games to be excited about have been shown off.